everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to my new morning skincare routine. So I'm jumping on here after my workout and showing you what my skin looks like before I'm going to do my skincare. This morning I just woke up, worked out, and I'm here now. If I'm gonna work out, I don't wash my face right away. I wash it after my workout. So what I'm going to cleanse my skin with today is I'm going to use the Viktoria De Ann Balancing Cleanser because I am testing this out. So far, I am really enjoying it for my skin. Now here are my absolute favorite cleansers for my skin. These are all listed in Shop My Shelf. So for a first cleanse in the evening to remove my makeup, I like to use an emulsifying oil cleanser. So far, what I've been using and sticking to are the Michelle Corley cleansing oils. I have the calming cleansing oil and I have the pore cleansing oil. Now, I use these based on what my skin is feeling. If my skin is feeling sensitive or dry, I go for the calming cleansing oil. If I feel like my skin needs a deeper cleanse, I've been exposed to some dirt and grime, I go for the pore cleansing oil. So that's how I judge it. Now, I'm always on the search for new cleansing oils. I think there's one from Izadin that I want to try. I love the Fit Glow makeup cleansing oil, but it's on the pricey side. It's like $48, I believe, and it's only 2 ounces. I do love that formulation, but I find it's too expensive for what it is. These are affordable. They're like $28 or $30 a piece, and you get 4 ounces in each, and that's why I love them. Simple formulation. The pore cleansing oil has no fragrance whatsoever. The calming cleansing oil, there is a cucumber scent to it from the cucumber seed oil. There is no added fragrance in these. Now for a morning cleanse and a second cleanse, I go for either the Neogenesis cleanser. I do love this cleanser for my skin. There is a little bit of lactic acid in here, so it does a gentle exfoliation of the skin. But lactic acid, also has moisturizing properties to it, or some people say hydrating properties. This also does contain some pink grapefruit in it. I haven't had any issues with this. If you are sensitive to citrus, you may want to avoid this. My next all-time favorite, one that I gravitate a lot to, is the Revision Gentle Foaming Cleanser. I love this cleanser for my skin. The foam is so luxurious. It feels moisturizing and hydrating on the skin. It does not feel like a foam cleanser or a gel cleanser that lathers. This is just a beautiful cleanser all the way around, and I love it. I love this more so than the Neogenesis. It just depends on what I'm feeling. Now, for an enzymatic cleanser, I gravitate towards the Papaya Enzyme Cleanser from Revision. This I love to use before I shave my skin, and sometimes I will use it other times in the evening for my skin. Now, this is enzymes. This is gentle enough to use on your skin every day. It's not going to affect your barrier, make it too sensitive. I just really love this. The thing with this one is you do have to avoid it for around your eyes. Now, my other 2 loves are Osmosis Cleanser. I love their cleanser and I love their Purify Cleanser. Now, those have been reformulated and I have not tried those. That's why I haven't talked about them, because I don't know what the new formulation is, and I hope to try those sometime, but I'm not gonna try them anytime soon because I have so many cleansers. Like, I bought a backup of this and I have a backup of this, and right now I'm really trying to test and get a feel for this cleanser. So I'm gonna use this today on my skin. So I wanted to go over my cleansers with you. Another cleanser that I really love too is the Botnia Renewing Face Wash. That's not an everyday cleanser for me. That sometimes I use before I shave my skin or when I do the dermadust treatment. Okay, so now I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna come back freshly showered. My hair is gonna be up in a towel again. And we're gonna do my morning skincare routine with you guys. I did pick up some new makeup brushes too, by the way. I picked up the Angie Hot and Flashy set from BK Beauty. And then I ordered the 109 brush. This is the smaller one of the mini foundation brush. And I have to say, I really love these brushes. I haven't used the blush brush yet because I stick with my Charlotte Tilbury beauty blush wands, matte beauty blush wands. I just use those all the time. Now I'm gonna use this today to test it out with it because they say you can use it for cream products as well. You can use this as a powder brush. You can use it as a bronzing brush. But I may come on for these for a makeup application. We'll see how far we get into this video. But the main point of this video is for me to show you my daytime skincare routine utilizing the Viktoria De Ann Peptides. Now, I'm gonna let you guys know something. I really love what Viktoria De Ann is doing for my skin. I love, love, love. This is a peptide formulation, unlike any other peptide formulation out there. These truly work. And you know, there's peptide serums out there that you spend a lot of money on, and you know, the peptides are actually a larger molecule, and they're, you know, can be difficult for our skin to absorb, or when our skin does absorb them, the message doesn't get fully across. These, I can tell you that they have done such a beautiful job of formulating these to where you will see results in your skin. It's a patented formulation too, by the way, so no other company can copy their formulation. With that said, I am thinking of giving up my growth factor because I don't think I necessarily need this anymore. That Pepti Repair Serum seems amazing on the skin, and it does a better job at repairing and regenerating my cells versus a specific growth factor such as recovery. Now, I'm not sure if it is oncology safe, but I know I don't think that it's going to harm your skin in that way. So where you have to worry about your growth factor being oncology safe is if you have skin cancer, you've had skin cancer, or you have precancerous lesions, okay? That's where it matters. Now, I'm going to try to find out if Pepti Repair is oncology safe, and then I will get back to you. And I kind of think I want to incorporate that in place of Neogenesis and use it in the evening time and test it out. You know, here's the thing is, like, I've noticed on my skin, it does a better job of repairing the skin after aggressive exfoliation, and it's a lot more affordable. So I just wanted to throw that out there. That's something that I'm going to test. So here's the thing too with Neogenesis is these serums you cannot use and then put them off to the side and save them. Once you open it, you have to use it. I had skin serum and I set skin serum off to the side. I was testing it, didn't really like it for my skin. I like it under microcurrent. Well, I set it aside for 3 months. I went and picked it up. I opened it. I was going to put it on my skin and it went off. And I'm noticing that with my booster too, because I set this aside and just went, you know, started using recovery more. And this has gone off. So with these Neogenesis serums, once you open it and start using it, you have to use it. So please take note of that, because this is not a cheap product. We're talking hundreds of dollars here that have gone to waste on my part. So don't make the same mistake I did, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go shower and I will be back in a jiff. Hey, here we are. I'm freshly showered. Okay, so let's go into our first peptide. So again, I did cleanse my skin with the Viktoria De Ann Balancing Cleanser. Now, what I have to tell you about the Viktoria De Ann line, most of their products have, all of their products have no scent except for the eye serum. And the reason why there's a scent in there, it's coming from the white tea extract. So there's no added fragrance. So the first peptide we're gonna go in with is Lift. So one thing I know, I am like doing a lot of videos around these peptides. Remember, I take 2 drops, keep it at your fingertips, is because it's really important for these the application for you guys to see how they're applied and how to use them so you see your best results and how they work into my daytime skincare routine. Now, I will do a nighttime routine, and then I'm going to pause on doing, you know, skincare routine videos for a bit, okay? I don't want to burn you guys out. When I come back, you know, I still have to do the red LED light therapy mask video, and I'm going to do a Pico toner, a couple Pico toner videos, and we'll go from there. Now, I ordered those new makeup brushes. I ordered the new Lawless Holiday Palette, and that's gonna be here today. I was hoping it would be here for this video, and before I leave the house, but it's not. Okay, so what I do is I take these in sections and apply them, and I work them into the skin. So I usually start out with my forehead, taking 2 drops, work it in. Then for the lower half of my face, 3 drops, and then my neck, 3 drops, and then usually I have to add a few drops of more for my chest. Now with Pepti Lift, since it's going on first to completely dry skin, this is going to be the one that you're probably going to use the most drops of. Do not put 5 to 10 drops in your hands right away. Keep them at your fingertips, your finger pads, because they're not going to absorb the skin. Most of the time, like when I'm doing a facial with these, I wear gloves so my hands don't absorb them. And I'm working more, you know, I'm not just working in my fingertips on the skin, I'm using more of my hands so it feels good on the client. But at home, use your fingertips on your skin. Now, we wait 1 to 2 minutes between each application, okay? So it's almost a minute. The next one we're going to go in with is going to be Pepti Tone. Oops, I need a drink of water. Now, if you have freshly exfoliated skin, you can wait a minute. If it's been a few days since you've exfoliated your skin, I would lean more towards the 2-minute side. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go in with Pepti Tone. I might have to grab my new bottle of this. Almost out of this. So today marks exactly 6 weeks I've been using this, and it's still got some left. So I take 2 drops and I work it on my forehead, and I take it down to underneath my eye area, but I'm working it in those crow's feet too, and I do put it on my nose because I get bunny lines right here, and I have a wrinkle right here, and then of course the 11s. Now you can spot treat with this on where you see those dynamic wrinkles, or you can put it all over. If you have wrinkles all over, put it all over. So now I'm going in with 3 drops, and I'm gonna work this in to the rest of my face here. Make sure you get it in front of your ears. All peptides in front of your ears and behind, okay? My shower is dripping back there, I apologize. Okay, so take 3 more drops, put it on the parts of my neck I didn't get, and then my chest. You have chest wrinkles, this is a must. All right, so we're gonna work this in. Now, I've already explained what all of these peptides do, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about that. I'm going to set my Apple Watch timer for 1 minute. If you watched my very last 3 videos, I talk about Viktoria De Ann in all those videos, so I don't need to go over it again. All right, so I'm going to close this up, put it off to the side. Take another sip of water. I'm dehydrated. So I had a hard time sleeping last night. I had nightmares, like really vivid, bad nightmares that I remember. And then Misha was pushing me off the bed. I had a really bad dream about her, and I'm trying not to think about it. Good news is we decided, instead of waiting for a refrigerator repairman, we're just gonna get a whole new fridge, and it's gonna be here Thursday. Yay! Because with our refrigerator, we have one of those Sub-Zero refrigerators. It's a year out to get a new one. And there's only a certain company in the area that can repair them. So it's gonna be almost 2 weeks before they can get out here to repair the refrigerator or look at it. If it needs parts ordered, that could be another month or two before those get here, and then the lead time of having them to fix it. So my husband and I decided that this morning that we're just getting a new fridge. Our fridge is like 20 years old, and it's about that time, because sometimes we have issues with the freezer too. So we're just like, let's just do it. So I'm going in with Pepti Hyaluronic next, okay? So this one I put all over, under my eyes and on my lips. So I take 2 drops, work it around and underneath my eyes and on my nose. By the way, if you guys want to update from my last video when I did the Viktoria De Ann facial, that collagen gel actually ended up being enough for my skin after the facial. I used it yesterday and it was enough, and adding in Pepti Hyaluronic has been helping. All right, so now I'm taking 3 drops and I'll put this all over my lower face, even my lips, front of the ear, down as far as this will go to my neck with those 3 drops. This one has a slight vinegar scent to it, by the way, and that's completely normal. So I'm going to take 2 drops and put this on my chest and put this on this part of my neck, because that's where I ended with those 3 drops for my face. And you may notice that as you're applying, depending on how many of these you're applying at one time, you'll use less and less of each one. And that's why it's ideal to apply them in the sections. Ooh, give me that moisture, baby. All right, so we'll wait 1 minute. So yeah, our new refrigerator is going to be here on Thursday. I work Thursday, and I'm probably not gonna get off work until probably 4:15, 4:30. Hopefully the refrigerator will be delivered by then so it can get up and running and start cooling. And then I can go grocery shopping. I was gonna go grocery shopping today. I need to go pick up some greens because I'm completely out, but it's I don't have much storage space right now for food. So we're kind of winging it. Thank God I have some healthy options in the freezer, like some Kevin's. That's saving us. And then I have some leftovers from what I cooked over the weekend, and it didn't take up too much space. But, that's a bummer. It really kind of throws off your diet. So one thing I forgot to do is close this up right away. All right, so our minute's up. Now we're gonna go in with Pepti Procol. This makes your skin feel so good. So 2 drops, start off with the 11s, forehead, work our way down. So with those 2 drops, I'm able to cover all the way up to my cheek area. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take another 2 drops, and I'm gonna use this for the lower half of my face instead of 3, because I was able to get those to travel down to my cheeks. And this, I'm able to actually get it somewhat underneath my chin and right here behind my ear. So I'm gonna take another 2 drops and take it and put it on this part of my neck, and then work it down to my chest. Okay, and then work everything up. So, you know, the reason why you don't see these around is because they are professional only product. This is not a company that's going to send these out to influencers. They do not do that, okay? Because it's professional product only. I'm a skin professional. I found out about these. I ordered them, I tried them, and I'm sharing the secret with you guys. So there's another popular influencer here who ordered them on my recommendation. So you'll see some content around probably that, maybe, I don't know. But I'm just letting you know, like most of the time, you know, with these professional skincare lines, the only way you'll hear an influencer talk about it is if they purchased it on their own. These aren't companies that send the products out to them. They have to actually go out and buy them on their own. There's very few influencers out here that do that and share with you. Ones off the top of my head that do that are like that buy these products and share them with you are Claudia Glows. I know Skin Obsessed Mary does, and I know Darcy does from the Brazilian girl channel. So next we're gonna go, oh wait, I have like 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna go in with our last peptide, which is going to be elastin. So, you know, I want you to also see this multiple times so you see what's involved with these peptides. You cleanse your skin. Use a pH balance cleanser that does not leave a residue behind on the skin. No oil cleansers, no balm cleansers, no creamy cleansers that leave an oil behind on the skin or a residue. You apply these first before any skincare product. No toner, no mist, okay? Freshly cleansed skin, you wanna wait until your skin's dry, and then you start with your peptides. So I can't stress this enough, like I always say, because there's a lot involved in this application, and it takes time. These are not for someone who wants a simplified routine. If you wanted a simplified routine, that's where I would just only use Lift and Tone. But if you are, you know, if you don't mind the extra steps, then these are definitely for you. If you want to see a change in your skin, these are for you. All right, so now we're going to go in with elastin. And elastin, I focus right here on the sides of my eyes, underneath my eyes, and down the lower part of my face. Because this, we're working on that skin recoil, the rubber band effect, which we lose as we age. You know, weight loss is involved in that. And I put this on my neck too. So what happens is when our skin loses that recoil, everything starts to droop or sag more. And we want to strengthen it to give that recoil, that bounce, that rubber band effect back in there. So, all right, so that is my very last peptide for today, or for the morning. Now at night, you know, I am thinking about adding in that Pepti Repair. I could add in Pepti Pad, but like I said, I put Pepti Pad off to the side for right now because I want to see what just the hyaluronic peptide does for my skin alone. So the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to go in with my Mieux Oxygen Infuser. Now, like I said, I'm going to break away from my growth factor. I want to see what these peptides will do for my skin. I want to see what that Pepti Repair does for my skin, so I can give you a true review on it. Okay, so I'm going to mix up my cocktail. So I'm going to take the Oh My Glow Activator and pour some of this in there. And we're just slightly below this first little indent in the flask. Next, I'm going to take my Oh My Glow serum and I'm going to put 4 drops. 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to take my Vita C serum, and this I'll put 4 drops. Okay. Then I will do my TGF Booster, and I'll put 4 drops of this in there. Okay, I think that was 4. And then next what I'm gonna do is put my lid on, give it a stir. And just so you guys know, if you have problems with the mist coming out, make sure that this is tight. So we're gonna adjust the airflow, turn it on, and let's go. I love the way this feels on the skin. So I only use this in my daytime routine, not my evening routine. Okay, we're almost through that. Okay, we're done. So I'm gonna set that off to the side because after I'm done with my moisture, or after I'm done showing you guys my routine, I usually put the eye serum on before I do that, but I try not to focus around my eyes too much with that. So I'm just gonna take out, I think I'm almost done with this. So I just got a little bit more than I wanted from this, but that's okay. It will not go to waste. So I'm going to apply the eye serum. Here around my eyes, work it into those crow's feet. I'm gonna save the roller ball for later. So I use this twice a day and I'm not putting any other eye product on the top of it. It's just like truly enough for my eyes. It really is. It checks all the boxes for me. And I'm so happy because it eliminated a product from my routine. All right, so I'm gonna set my eye serum aside. I am going to go in with the Collagen Gel now. So when you pump this out, as soon as it hits the skin, it turns into a liquid from the body heat. So I'm gonna just do one pump and we'll focus this on this part of my face. This feels so good on the skin. Then I'm gonna take another pump and I'm going to put this on my neck and chest. And since this completely absorbs into the skin, I can just immediately follow through with my SPF. It's like awesome. All right, so that's pretty much absorbed into my skin now. Now, the next thing I'm gonna go into is my SPF. So I'm gonna apply my No-Show Mineral Protection first. Give it a good shake. Yesterday, I forgot to shake this. Sometimes that happens to me, and you have to shake it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put a bunch on my hand. And this I use on my neck and my chest every day. I think I got a little bit too much out, but that's okay because you can never have too much. Okay. So it looks a little bit white right now because I got too much on, but as you can see on my chest, it looks perfect. But this will just settle into the skin. Sometimes it may look a little bit white at first. So I'm gonna let that absorb into my skin. All right, and then I'm going to put on my Flex and my Total Renewal. so you guys can see how I apply it, because I think that's important to see how I apply these and what they look like on my skin, since I talk about them so much and how much I love them. All right, so let me grab a mirror. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do next, let's see, I think this is my, you know, surprisingly this lasts a long time. I'm really shocked. I use this practically every day. This is my backup, so I'm gonna put this off to the side. So I just take a little bit of this, and I start out by putting it underneath my eyes like this. So this is a SPF 35. It's got, this can double as an eye cream, a concealer, and also a, you know, SPF for around your eyes. Since I spend a lot of time outdoors, I've been using this, and I just really love what it does for my eyes. So I'm going to take the Angie Hot and Flashy concealer brush, which is a 506. This concealer brush is amazing. And I'm just going to tap this in, and I'll take it from the brush and apply it to my lids too. Now, I will tell you, you have to make sure that you set this especially on your eyes, because if you have mascara, like my Ilia mascara, especially the volumizing one, it will transfer, because this kind of, you know, leaves a little bit of not oiliness but tackiness to the eye area. So you want to make sure that you set it. So this concealer brush is amazing. I love it. I normally use the Rare Beauty one, but you know, since I've got this, this is just like so much better. It's very versatile. Love, love, love. And so I just pat that in to my eye area all over. So there we go. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with my ColoreScience Flex in Medium. So this is gonna come out white, and it has those mineral pigments suspended in it in spheres, and then once you put it on your skin, it will adjust. Okay, so this isn't like typical sunscreen. This is formulated to, it's got a formulation to where you don't have to sit there and put two big thick stripes on your finger for your face and your neck. You only need to do one, and I use my middle finger, and it doesn't need to be that thick. Just so you know, I think like where people feel like this is too heavy and thick on their skin, they're using too much of it, which I was too at first, and I didn't like it. And now it's really all I wear for my makeup. And once you apply it, you can tell by the way it absorbs into your skin with how much I applied just to my middle finger. If you need more, like I need more on my forehead, so I'm going to go in with a little bit more and apply it to my forehead. I know this is doing its job because, you know, I go for lunchtime walks, and sometimes I'm wearing a hat and sometimes I'm not, and I'm not getting a sunburn from my application. Also, if I'm, you know, riding around with my husband in our convertible, my skin is protected. I haven't had any issues. Usually where I find where I'm not very good with applying it is sometimes here in my hairline, and what I've been doing lately is I will get more in there with the the brush-on sunscreen by ColoreScience. So I'm going to take this BK Beauty 109 brush. It's their mini foundation brush. And I'm just going to stipple this, and I will stipple it a little bit here in my hairline. And I'll just stipple that ColoreScience sunscreen all over, and I'll blend it a little bit more into my eye area. What I was noticing is when I was applying this with my Rose Ink foundation brush is that you could really see the line of demarcation here underneath my eyes. So since I switched to this, I don't get that anymore. So I'll just stipple this in, just like so. And there you have it. There is my sunscreen. It's applied. And then sometimes I'll just, you know, take the brush and I'll take it, run it down my neck to blend from any lines of demarcation. All right, so there's my sunscreen. I'm gonna go off camera, apply the rest of my makeup. I'll come back for a closeout after I'm all beautified. So I'll see you in a bit. Aloha everyone. And so here is my final look with my skin for my daytime skincare routine. Now, when I'm going to work, I wear makeup. I wear just, you know, very light makeup, but I always wear my ColoreScience Flex 50. So after I shut off the camera, the new Lawless palette arrived. So this is called the Dreamy Dozen. I tried it out today. This is more of a warmer look, and it's got a mix of warm and cool. So you have a shimmer shade. This is a chunky like eyeshadow topper here. And then the rest are all matte shades. So that's what it looks like. So you do have, you know, your cool shades. This is a warmer shade. This is a warmer shade. This is a warmer shade. So what I did is I applied this shimmer shade to the inner corner of my eyes, and it looks like it's peachy in here, but it applies gold on me. And then I took this shade right here and I applied it to the outer corner of my lid here. And it's more in the lines of, it looks like in here it's going to be different in the pan, but it comes off to be sort of like a light, like rust color, I believe. And then I took, which color is it? Actually, I got that wrong. Okay, so I took this color and I put it in my crease. And then the color that comes off sort of like an orangey rust color is this color right here, which I have on my outer corner. And then I used this color right here to line underneath my eyes. So this appears like it's gonna be cool, but it actually comes off kind of warm. So I'm going to play around with this palette a bit more. I'm not so sure if I like it, to be honest with you. The shades are a little bit warmer than what I tend to like. So let me play around with it and I will come back to you and give you my final thoughts. Now, I haven't worn a powdered blush in months since the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wands came out. That's all I've been wearing, and I wear like Pillow Talk like every single day. That's like my go-to. So I picked up my Lawless powdered blush, and I'm using the shade Desert Rose on my cheeks today to go with this look. So Desert Rose. And then I went in with my Lawless lip liner and the new one, Little Lady Daisy. This just came out, I believe it was last week. And then I went in with the lipstick in Fawn. So that is my lip color. It's kind of a nude color. So I just wanted to share that with you, show you what my skin looks like after I smooth out my hair. Looks really, really good. You know, I'm feeling that the collagen gel is enough. Like my skin just looks flawless. Look at how flawless it looks, even with makeup application. So, and you know, I have to tell you, like I used to put concealer all over. Now I just use it underneath my eyes. You know, I use it to clean up my under eyeshadow and mainly to cover up my broken capillary that I have here and the little bit of shadowing that I still have in here that hasn't quite filled in yet. So that's mainly what I wear. I used to put it like around my nose, around my mouth, you know, a little bit on my cheeks, but I don't do that anymore. I don't need to. And hopefully soon I won't even have to put concealer around my eyes, but I just do like that ColoreScience Total Eye Renewal around my eyes. It just checks all the boxes for me as a concealer, as a sun protection product for around my eyes. I mean, I'm not even using eyeshadow primer anymore. So it is pricey, but it also eliminated a lot of products for me as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So tonight I'll film my evening skincare routine pop that up. And then probably over the weekend, I will come out with the red LED light video. There's a couple things I want to check out on that LED light before I make a full video on it. And yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found that it was helpful for you all. Please give my videos a like. I need more likes to my videos. What I don't understand, it's like I get all these wonderful comments, which I love, and nobody's like liking my videos, but then I see all these other content creators that make a crappy video and they have like 40 likes. I'm lucky if I can get 30 likes, honestly. I really am. Sometimes it's only like 20, which is really, really sad. So please start liking my videos. It really helps my channel when you like my videos. If you want me to continue to still make content for you guys, you have to like my videos, okay? No, I'm just kidding. I'll still make content. But if you want to help me here in this space, leave me a comment, give me a like. Do both, or only give me a like. Whichever you choose, okay? So I will see you guys very, very shortly in the next one. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.